It really had to happen that way. Like it had to happen in that same exact way. It happened. How many of us ask ourselves, like, why me? Why did this situation happen to me? Why is the outcome this? What did I do to deserve this? Me. Why me? Why me? Why did this scenario play out for me? Why am I the one having to deal with the rest of this? Why am I the one suffering? Why am I the, like, it had to happen that way. If it didn't happen that way, you would have not made the moves you needed to make. You would have not taken heed. You wouldn't have not, like, you just wouldn't have do the thing you did the way you did it. Like, if it was a softer message, like if it was less traumatic, if it was less, hysterical, if it was less all of those things. No. Everything that happened had to happen in that way. Okay? And we find ourselves asking God, why did you choose me for this? Why am I the one having to deal with this? As if we're being punished, when we're never being punished. If that didn't happen that way, you would have been in the same position you were in for all of these years. You would have not, the risk would have never been, you would have never taken the risk on yourself. You would have never, actually trust yourself fully if that thing didn't happen that way. You would have continued to keep yourself in that box you have yourself in. You would continue to believe what everyone say about you. You would continue to only live for the acceptance of people. Like, man, you know what happened, right? If it didn't happen that way, this breakthrough that is now happening or about to happen, that couldn't happen. God really aligns things very intentionally. Our Creator is, there's no human word that can describe it. But just really know, when these series of events play out in your life, it's for a bigger purpose. Your flesh, this 3D reality, you could receive that as, I'm being attacked, or everything in my life is going. No. Pay attention to every single thing happening in front of you, because everything is showing you and teaching you something. If it didn't happen the way it happened, honey, you would still be where you were before. Your Creator is so unique. Divine intelligence is so beautiful that God knows what needs to happen in your life for you to make the move you need to make. Because if it was done in another way, if it was done for how it was done for this person, that wouldn't have done it for you. But your Creator wired you in a way so majestically that we know what to do, basically. It had to happen that way. Okay? Just came here to remind someone about that. Love and light, y'all be blessed. Don't be so hard on yourself. Take some of that pressure off yourself. I used to be telling myself that too. Take some of that pressure off yourself. It's okay to mourn things that we've lost, things that hurt us, especially things we don't understand. It's okay to mourn it. It's actually natural to mourn it. It's better. We're getting somewhere to mourn it, because if you don't mourn it, it's gonna fester and it's gonna grow, and it's just going to become a bigger problem at the end of the day that you don't need. Allow yourself to release and mourn these people, places, and things. That's natural. We're supposed to do that. But please understand that if it didn't happen this way, you would have been stuck. God gives us the push we need. And that push is feel like a kick. That is feel like, I mean, it is a kick. It's a kick like almost out of a plane. That's what it's like. But when you fall into the unknown, it's to fall into the heart of God and to really, the trick with that is you won't know all the details. You won't know all the answers. You just won't know. You're not supposed to. That God is like, why are you going to take all the fun out of it? Like, listen, divine intelligence is beautiful because God really wants us to tune inward so we can start to figure out things on our own as well. Yes, we have support, absolutely. But faith without works is dead, my love. You need to actually put the time in to better yourself. Okay? So I'm sorry. I'm sorry if no one ever apologized to you either. I'm sorry if no one gave you the nurturing and the you wasn't seen in the moments you needed to be seen. And I apologize for that. And God is loving on you. And ask God to love on you some more so you can heal through that. But what I just come here to let you know is it had to happen that way, my dear. It couldn't have happened any other way. God knows what we need, when we need to see it, how we need to see it, what needs to happen. Sometimes it hurts, but it gets better. I promise. Peace, love, and light. You'll be best.